smells so good. We're hot.
I just poured it up.
Well, friends, how y'all doing? Mama just poured me a cup of coffee and it's hot. But I like it that way. We are having breakfast tonight for supper and all my chores are done. I've set the table. Okay?
No,
That's all I plan on doing. I ain't doing another thing.
I'm going to get over here and get busy then.
Mama's favorite breakfast time or supper time is plain oat fried bologna. She likes hers fried dark. And gravy and light bread. And some eggs, some scrambled eggs. And that's what we're having, ain't it, Mama?
Yeah.
Turn your light on over there so they can see your smile.
Simple.
You ain't going to act up tonight, not talk to us, are you?
I didn't act up last night. That was you saying stuff.
Me is saying stuff.
Yeah, but I wasn't talking.
Mama, people was hurt and everything.
Oh, I don't believe you.
How y'all doing? It's Thursday. It's Friday Eve. Some of y'all like, it don't matter, John. I got to work Saturday.
It ain't Friday.
Well, let me tell you what you better do. If you have to work Saturday, or if you have to...
say it's Friday evening. It's Thursday evening.
I said Friday Eve, did I not?
Oh, Friday Eve. I thought you said Friday evening. Now do you want me to talk?
If you got to work Saturday, or if you're going to be out Saturday, get you a coat. Get you a light jacket. And I don't know where you're from, but here it's going to be high of 58. And it's tomorrow it's high 60.
I'm going to get me some winter clothes out. I'm already freezing. I put on this little jacket.
High 60, Mama. Look at her in a jacket. Mama, tell them about that jacket. I want you to tell them about that jacket. Tell them.
This jacket's 100 years old.
Tell them, Mama. Tell them.
This jacket is a sweatshirt jacket.
Sweatshirt jacket. And how long you had it, Mama?
For years on years.
She had that when she worked in the cafeteria because she had to run in and out of coolers and freezers.
And it had a hood on it. And I cut the hood off and turned this under and made a little collar. And
For the zipper.
Now the zipper was in it. It was a jacket. Had the pockets and the zipper.
Now, you made some out of sweatshirts.
I made some out of sweatshirts, but I put lace down the front.
Okay. That's what I thought I was talking about.
No, this one was a jacket, and I cut
But you did reorganize it.
I cut the hood down, way down low, and turned it under and made me a little collar and done it. And the sweatshirts, I just cut them up the front and turned them back and hemmed them and sewed some lace stuff down on each side of it and stuff.
And that's how you burn bologna roll there, folks. Is it burning?
No.
You can't trust Mama when it comes to bologna because she likes it black. But Mama made sweatshirt jackets, we call them. And she made tons of them. Well, her and her girls that she worked for, she made some for them and she made some for, they just all got together. But Mama was so nifty when it comes to taking a sweatshirt, making a jacket up. You're going to need a sweatshirt jacket come Saturday morning because it's going to be cold. But I'm okay with it getting cold. It's fall. Now, I drove across we call it the mountain here, but it's probably to some of y'all out west, a big hill. But we've got Jellico Mountain. And I drove across there today, and so many leaves were orange and yellow, and they're starting to turn. There's still some green ones, but there are some beautiful colors already out there, folks. And I told Mama, we may need to plan a fall foliage tour soon, because if they're already turning, what happens here, I don't know about y'all, but what happens here is we get beautiful leaves. Mama, you don't care to turn that down. I'm going to have to crawl out of here. She smoked up the house. Bologna ain't my favorite fried because that's what it does to your house. Mama don't care. Mama's like, oh, I want some fried bologna. I'm going to smoke this house up. We get beautiful foliage, and then it rains, and it's gone that quick. And then you're like, where did all the pretty leaves go? They were beautiful day before yesterday. Yep, they were. Honest to goodness, one day I left here, the hickory nut tree was beautiful. And I thought, when I come home this evening, I'm going to take a pretty picture of that. Because it sits right behind the house. At that time, it was over to the side before we built out this way. And I thought, I'll take a pretty picture of that. I came home 6.5 hours later, and there wasn't a leaf one on it. None. Not even one leaf to be mentioned. Fastest leaf falling I ever seen in my life. Leaves have been falling here for 2 weeks. Little ones. You'll be seeing some leaves in the yard and stuff. But it's full on fall foliage beginning of the season because they are pretty across the mountain. And once they start getting pretty, they're pretty in a hurry. So if you got a trip planned anywhere near us, going to Dollywood, they're starting to peak, not peak, they're starting to start. And they'll peak in probably 2 weeks.
It gets that cold this weekend, they might start getting more quicker.
Mama said if it gets that cold, they'll go quick. We have beautiful colors here, beautiful. Thank you for those stars. Who sent those with a little twirly thing? Hey, D Loudermilk, thank you so much. Hey, John and Momma from... Oh, you were left in a hurry. Well, thank you, Yvonne, for those stars. Y'all are so sweet. The internet, I hope it don't get all sketchy on us. Okay, let's see, where was it? Hello, John and Momma from Montpelier, Indiana. Well, hello, Samantha. How are you? The leaves are just trying to turn in Rhode Island. Are they? Wow. I'm telling you. It was 4th of July a week ago. And now here it is. October the 5th. 6th. What time is it? What date is it? 6th? We're going to Gatlinburg in November, and I'm afraid they'll be gone. I'm afraid they could be gone by then. I love breakfast for dinner. Catherine, it's so easy. It's filling. It's good. And we don't have time for breakfast at breakfast time. Hi, Catherine. How are you? Hey, Melissa. Karen, yes, cold here, too, in Wisconsin. I don't know how long it's supposed to be, but we'll have some more hot weather. Normally, you know, we get a day of cool, and then we get, you think, well, it's here, folks. It ain't here. We'll have a little bit more warmth. Same thing in the spring. You know, you'll have beautiful spring weather. People will buy flowers, and you're like, oh, moms, after Mother's Day. And then you get that cold snap. And then it reminds you of where you are. But I did order some wood today. I haven't ordered any in several years because, you know, we don't heat with it. But we do use it a lot of wood for fire pits and hot dog roasts and those kind of things on the usual. Now, during the COVID, we didn't use hardly any. But we will probably use more this year. So I ordered some wood because we was completely out, and I'll put it some in the back and some in the front. That way, when we want to build a fire pit, we got the wood. So kind of excited about that. That's how old I am. I'm excited about getting a load of wood for the fire pits because I feel like I'm ready now. I could get out and rustle up some wood. We've got property that's got fallen trees on it, I'm sure, if I go and look. But I ain't gonna. It ain't gonna happen. I don't have time. It's already dark. I've not been home from work terribly long. And we'll be needing a fire. I'll be going, let's see if we can get some wood up. Go down there and see if there's any limbs. I don't want to be doing that. I want to be ready. I got something yesterday. I ordered it for myself. And I'm going to do a product review on it. I don't have it in here right now. I'm almost put it back where it belongs, I guess. I ordered me a blue enamel coffee percolator. They have pots where you can just put coffee in it and keep it warm. But I can actually go out now on the fire pit and make coffee. What luxuries. I feel like the king of Coffeeville. I mean, to me, that's a big deal. It don't take a lot. I mean, that impresses me more than a lot. I was like, I've got a coffee pot. I can perk coffee outside. I just had it in my mind. I'd take my stovetop pot up there and do it. And Mama said, well, you'll melt the handle off that thing. You won't pay attention. Didn't you, Mother?
Yeah, you couldn't put it back on the stove.
You ain't putting it back in my kitchen after so. Mama's got rules, don't you, Mama? Y'all wonder what she does while she's out there being so quiet. Right there it is. Look at her. Are you making homemade gravy? Let's go over here and watch that. I thought let's watch that. That's worth watching. Mama, tell them where you at.
Put some grease in there and bacon grease. I had oil. I had it a little too warm.
Talk up a little bit, Mama.
I had it a little too warm. It got brown. Thank you. I can't stand that in my head.
Well, when that smoke was a-flying, I was a-thinking, Mama, you gonna make it hot up in here. Smokey, we won't be able to breathe. You want to use that?
No, I'll put that over here.
You want to use that?
Yep.
Whisk it up, Mama. Now, tell them what you got in there.
I just got flour so far.
I mean, tell them what all you have in there. Two tablespoons of grease, probably.
Yeah, flour.
And you put equal amount of flour.
Yeah, and I made
White Lily self-rising. Some people use plain. We use self-rising.
I may have to put just a tad more flour.
It could use a tad more.
What's wrong with her?
And she is probably going to have a pill tonight for her little arthritis. And she just started that since we started filming.
She might run out.
I don't think that's it. So we add a little flour and see how quickly it thickened.
Woo!
You want to take that out?
No.
You gonna go with it?
Yep.
A little extra salt. Don't nobody salt their gravy. What they used to say, did you step your toe when you was putting that salt in there?
Yep.
You got the cream ready and the water?
No. Pepper get to you.
Huh? You having a pepper attack? Alright, let's get...
I got the bowl.
I got a bowl.
Yeah.
What you got?
Yellow bowl.
Let me have it. I'm over here digging. I'm over here digging.
Add pepper to
Mama,
down.
you killed us with pepper. How much pepper did you put in that, though, one thing?
I just shook till it was black.
Oh, and you shook in the high air. So here's your bowl. Here's your bowl of evaporated milk in half water. Half evaporated milk, half water.
I just bumped the cameras, check it out.
Now, some people make it with just water. Some people make it with the with just milk.
You got a lot of milk in there.
I've got a lot of pepper in my throat.
Check your camera. I bumped the thing while ago.
I'm looking in there. Mom. You have killed it. We gotta get rid of that pepper. Surely there's something wrong with it that makes us cough like that. Surely.
Surely.
I mean, that got right in my throat. And I eat tons of pepper.
It's the powder that comes off from it.
Well, we need to get some less powdery pepper. The grind chokes us and the powder chokes us. You gonna put a little more butter in here is what you're gonna do? A lot more butter.
Okay.
That's about 2 tablespoons of butter. For the eggs.
That's going.
Do what, Mom?
It's going. I'm trying to keep from coughing.
Well, I think we're gonna have to call somebody. We're gonna have to get a pepper alarm.
We get alarms all the time. Every time I speak.
I know, that's what I said. Every time I open my mouth, I was choking down. So when you do your eggs, you put in the smallest bowl you have.
No, you don't. I've got so much smaller than that.
And you try to whip some air in there. We don't put anything in them. You can add a little water.
I put salt in them.
Put water in them.
Just a tad.
You put a dash of water in them, and that gives steam and that makes them fluffy. And then you just pour them in. Just like that.
Well, that ain't gonna hit. I think I'll go let her out with the quit climbing.
Okay, Mama. So you did put salt in these?
Yeah.
We don't add pepper to them because it makes them look ugly. We do that on the plate. So we just put salt and a drop of water. And by drop, I mean, maybe let's call it a teaspoon. And what that does is it creates steam in there. Then it fluffs those eggs up a little bit. Let's see if I can adjust this stove. It's either all the way or nothing. I got fire under there. I really believe if we have to replace this stove, I'm going to go with gas. I have gas out in the canning kitchen, and I do like cooking on it. But this stove, glad to have it, but it sure does. Now see, this is getting too much. It's getting ready to boil over. You can stir it down usually.
I'll take this and you take your eggs.
This is how you do eggs. You just keep, I don't want them to get brown. I don't like brown on the eggs. I see people do omelets and they're brown on the bottom. I don't care for that. I just keep pushing them, pulling them, and getting that raw egg into the heat part. About the time you get it over there where you think you want it, you pull the other side.
You can turn your burner off now. It'll finish cooking.
Turn that burner off before you think you oughta, because it's going to stay hot and you don't want it to burn the eggs.
Oh, I don't know if this is going to stir down or not.
You want to finish these eggs and me do that gravy. And now you just want to get keep turning till you get all that shiny off from them. And they're done. Voila, beautiful eggs. Now you can put these on a sandwich or eat them. Oh, you have no hot plate, Mama.
There you
Slide
go.
to the left there. And you can put these on a sandwich or just eat them in your plate.
Here's another one for the gravy.
Either one you want to do. Let me take that gravy out.
I don't think it's thick enough. Get your spoon, you can do it.
You don't think it's thick enough? In that case, you have to add a little thickener, a little cornstarch. But you don't want to overdo it. Some people would just put more flour in there. Why would I not, since it's right here and I'm getting it put up and I'm finding cornstarch, why would you not just go ahead and use flour? Because flour is raw and I want to cook my flour for a while. I sure don't want to try and cook flour after I start thickening this. And you may think that you would need hot water to thicken, but you need cold water or it'll lump. Okay? Let's put this back. Can't stand the doors open.
You went the wrong way. You took the
Of course I did, Mama.
long way around, didn't
Of course
you?
I did, I always do. So just a little cold water in a tablespoon of cornstarch. And I just mix that up. This is called, if you hear somebody talk about making a slurry, this is a slurry. Now watch when she's stirring. Watch the consistency. And I'm going to pour this right in the middle. And as she stirs, it's going to thicken. Can y'all see that? You have to be almost boiling. Huh?
I think you might stop. No, it's not got it yet.
You have to be almost boiling. And you probably won't use all your cornstarch that you mix up. We hardly ever do. That looks good, Mama.
There you go.
See? What's them bubbles? That's what you're looking for. Let's see. I need another hand. Anybody got a hand I could borrow?
Why you need another hand for?
Well, I had this tied in knots, Mama, believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
And that's beautiful, beautiful homemade gravy. All ready for deliciousness. Now, here's what I'm telling you. You cannot not wash that pan. Yeah, it's cast iron. But I'm going to wash it because it's gravy. Now, if it's a cornbread skillet, then I won't wash it. But I'm going to wash that one. In fact, I'm going to put it in there and let it soak right now. I don't think I can carry y'all in gravy. Y'all gonna have to come up here and sit. You sit. Y'all sit right there and look at them beautiful eggs. Now she wants in. I don't think she wanted out. I think she was just in there contemplating.
All in the whole neighborhood.
Embarrassing in front of the whole neighborhood. Now that's breakfast. That's those few more little barks she likes to add in once she's gotten her way. To remind you, you shouldn't have left her out there to start with. You shouldn't have left her out there to start with. Or you should have come quicker. Now, traditionally, you're going to see people have biscuits and gravy in the South. And we do too. We love them. But this ain't Mama's meal. Or that ain't Mama's meal. Mama's meal is light bread. This is Heiner's light bread. Some of y'all told us that you live where it's made. I would love to live near a bread place and wake up to beautiful bread baking. I think I would. We like the light bread and gravy. It's like meatloaf to us. There's just so many ways to enjoy gravy, and this is just one of them. Biscuits and gravy is good.
That's my favorite, biscuits and gravy. TN.
This is your favorite with fried bologna, though.
Oh yeah, with bologna.
See what I'm saying?
I don't know why we've always eaten light bread and fried.
With sausage, it's biscuits. With bologna, it's light bread.
I don't know why we've always done that.
You got a mouse in your pocket?
Yeah,
You've always done
it helps me.
Well, pick out your darkest piece of bologna that you want.
Well, I think it's on the bottom here.
That's what caused all the smoke.
Yes, it's that one.
And pick me out just a regular. I don't have to have any privileged bologna. I'm okay with the standard. Now this eggs, you didn't see me stirring eggs. Scrambled eggs don't have to be stirred up in little chunks. These are just, like you could just take this and cut it and put it on a sandwich. I knew a woman in her 50s one time. A friend of mine said she went to her house and she said, I'll make us an egg for egg sandwich. And she said, well, make me one, that'll be good. So she was scrambling and she said, why on earth are you scrambling those for a sandwich? She said, well, you have to scramble them. She said, no, not for a sandwich. And she said, well, I don't know any other way to do them. And she showed her how to do them like this. And she said, I have never in my life seen that. And you would think everybody would have seen that. But not necessarily if you've never been taught. Look at this delicious thick gravy. Mama, I'll let you do the gravy.
Scoot it closer.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Look at that. And this is how you eat it on light bread, folks. Could we have made biscuits? Well, yeah. We've got frozen biscuits. We've got wampum biscuits. We've got...
Is that enough?
That's enough. I was just talking. We've got flour and buttermilk, and we could have made some right quick, but this is what Mama wants with bologna.
Probably the reason I do light bread is because it don't take bologna no time to fry, and I want to eat in a hurry.
You need to get some gravy on the back side of your bread.
Well, I will. My arm just don't stretch that far.
All right, Mama. Let's bless it. This is breakfast, folks, but it's supper. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this wonderful meal. We thank you for these precious hands that prepared it, Lord. And Lord, we just thank you for nourishing our bodies with it. Lord, we just know there's so much going on in this world. And so many people facing so many things. We've had special prayer requests coming in, and we've had prayer requests on here tonight. We just pray that you'll touch and answer each and every one of them, Lord. And Lord, we just know that you have the answers, and you can heal the sick and help the needy. And Lord, and we know that you have the answers for the tears that fall. And you just ask all these things in your blessed name, and amen.
Amen.
Now, I'm going to put a little bit more pepper, because that's just what I do, but I've got a little bit of worry after about dying over at the stove 3 or 4 times because the pepper about took me out. Mom, I thought we got rid of that powdery pepper that was choking us down every time we used it. If you got some left on the stove you didn't get to,
I need pepper.
what do you want? I ain't gonna choke you with.
I want that other.
That's not powdery. I can vouch for him. But that other, I don't know where he come from. I'll put a little bit of that on mine too. This is what I don't understand. I love pepper. I like my things just black with pepper. But whatever pepper we got a hold of about 2 or 3 months ago, every time we shook it, we both were coughing and just forever.
Powdery or something.
And Mama's got some of it left over on the stove. I'm gonna have to wash them pepper containers up. Let's try this beautiful light bread. That's another question. Do y'all call, well, I don't even know, sandwich bread? Jen's call it light bread. We did. Always have. Don't know it by any other name. We have wheat bread and light bread. And Mom will say, run to the store and pick me up a loaf of light bread. And I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's what I've always called it light bread.
Mm-hmm. And I never did think much about it as a kid, and I called it all light bread. And Mama said, that's wheat bread. And I would say, ain't it all light bread? No, this is wheat. And it took me forever to understand, I guess they're talking about the color of the bread. My perfect bite is sliding off.
I need some more salt on my gravy. You said I put too much. It wasn't.
There was a chance. There was a chance you might have. It looked like it. Mama, what have you done today? Report in. I need to know.
I ain't done nothing today.
You ain't done nothing.
Not much of nothing.
How come? Is that a truthful statement? I ain't done nothing I want to tell you about.
I got gravy on my fork.
This is called avoidance. This could be a psychological lesson tonight. When somebody asks you a question and you don't want to answer, you say something like, I ain't done nothing.
I haven't done much today. I worked yesterday. I worked a little, not much. I'm saving it up to do more tomorrow.
It's going to rain at 60 degrees. She's coming around to it. So what much did you not do, Mama?
I didn't do much.
Boy, it must have been big or you wouldn't have said that twice.
I cleaned up where they took the panel out from the fireplace and picked up stuff out there and filled them.
And out in the yard?
No, in the garage where they opened up all them boxes.
It's been cleaned in the garage. So
I
it's
had
starting
to
to come
pick up
together.
all those packing stuff that come out of there.
Now we're starting to get to the bottom of it.
No, I ain't done much today.
You climbed no ladders?
Mm-mm.
Well, I'm proud of you, Mama.
No. I'm saving. Resting today.
Mama, tell them what you said last night after that video about them there sweet tater fries.
I don't remember.
Mama!
That was last night.
She gave me a compliment and now she don't remember.
Oh. I said they were real good. You
Better than.
Better than the frozen.
And better than restaurant.
Yeah.
I said, I feel like an award winner. Mama was giving me credit for good fries, but I really didn't do much. I mean, folks, anybody can do that. It wasn't like a skill level. It was just French fries, some sweet taters, and put them in there, spread a little oil on them in the air fryer, and then when they get about half done, cover them in some y'all's sugar and cinnamon.
They were really good. We ate every single one of them.
Well, Mikey got a couple because you know what? Sweet potatoes ain't bad for her, and she liked them, didn't she, Mama?
Well, I accidentally dropped one, and she inhaled it, so I thought she deserved another one.
Then we accidentally gave her 6 more.
No, not that many.
Maybe.
She liked it.
She likes it. She's calmed down now. Now here's something about Maggie. She could have been whining for her foot because she does have arthritis and it's going to rain. You can ask Mama. We have noticed her little leg hurts her worse when it's going to rain, don't we, Mama? Mm-hmm. Mama even said the other night, and they weren't even given rain. She says she is looking at that foot, and I said, yeah, I just gave her some medicine. And she said, she acts like it's going to rain. It rained that night. Maggie is the weather girl. Maggie said it would. You want to know what Margie used to say? We used to have a local weather person, and her byline was, Margie said it would. It was on Channel 6, is that one? 10?
I don't know.
6, I think. Don't quote me.
It'll be the hour, 10.
So they're giving rain, and it really did cloud up this evening. So.
It looked like it would rain this evening.
Yeah, it did. It did. And we're supposed to get some rain. So I'll give her one of her little pills, help her. But she's kind of calmed down now, so. She don't have to have one. I don't give her one.
She don't start whining.
Bless her little heart. Her back leg seemed better today.
She should. It shook a little one time when she went out.
Oh, quivered?
Yeah, quiver like. Not shake, just quiver.
I've seen Sierra have seizures, and Maggie has not had a seizure. Because if you want to be scared to death, that's something to be scared with. But I think she's having a little trouble out of her back leg a little bit.
That's where Sierra started, was in her back leg so bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's pitiful to see them suffer. I couldn't put my feet down if I wanted to.
She's laying right at Mama's feet. Because she's expecting Mama to drop something. You dropping anything accidentally tonight?
No, I'm not dropping nothing tonight.
Are you gonna?
I'll probably drop some eggs.
Accidentally. Alright, folks. We're going to head out of here. Get you some coffee. I don't care what time it is. Drink it a little bit. It ain't going to hurt you. You've drunk it all day. It'll be alright. I asked a doctor not long ago. I said, can I drink all the coffee I want? And he said, within reason.
Within reason.
I said, can I drink it all day? He said, if it don't bother your sleep, I don't see no problem with it. He said, what kind of coffee are you drinking? What are you putting in it? I said, 99% of the time, nothing. Occasionally, I want a little half and half. Or occasionally, off the air. I might put a little pumpkin spice in it. He said, if you're drinking black coffee, nothing in it, I say go for it. He said, to me, it would be second as healthy as water. If it wasn't for the caffeine, you wouldn't have any. He said, but, you know, that's probably one of the reasons. That's why I like the taste, too. He said, yeah. So he gave me permission to drink all the coffee I wanted, except you can't drink 14 cups a day. But
12 and a half.
He told me I could drink a pot if I want to. And I just didn't bring up the fact that sometimes I drink a pot and a half. This is well, I didn't drink a whole pot today. That's why I said this is starting on the second pot, but Mama made a second pot, but I'll put it in the craft and I'll drink it in the morning. And then she'll probably make some more when she gets up. And we'll have fresh. So I won't. But just black coffee, what can be wrong with it? It's water and a bean that the good Lord Himself provided for us. Don't start telling me what's wrong with it. That was a rhetorical question. Ain't nothing wrong with my coffee tonight.
You drank a bean, I drink a leaf.
Mama, did you show them what I bought you the other day? For your cups of tea?
Oh, no.
One of y'all sent her some loose tea. You sent a little spoon ball thing. But I found some things where you can pour the loose tea in it in strainers, set it in your cup, and you just pick the whole metal thing up. So I bought her that so she can enjoy, and I can enjoy them too. Send that loose tea for the winter time. You want to show them what you're eating, but do you want to show them your Christmas present?
Oh, it's right down there.
Mama went to the post office today. And one of you gave her the cutest, prettiest.
It's to you too.
It's to me too. She don't normally do that. She says, I think this was meant for me. I'm going to turn off the lights. Prepare yourself. Show it to them first, Mama.
It says it's coffee time, and there's a clock up there with hands, and it says it's coffee time. And it lights up.
It lights up.
If I can find the right spot.
Look at that.
Ain't that cute?
Ain't that the cutest little thing?
Precious as it could be.
And it came from Brittany and Kaylee Helton.
And she said she found it.
She says, my daughter and I went to the big store and found a Christmas present perfect for you. We watch you faithfully and enjoy the Christian values you have. We are from Grundy, Virginia, about 4 hours out of Knoxville. And we have the only 3-story Walmart in the country. I did not know that there was a 3-story Walmart. Did y'all know that? In the whole country.
Right here is another gift.
How do we get crooked?
You've read on there, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. Somebody sent this pasta. What's this one, Mama? The pasta one?
The pasta.
It says, thank you both for your wonderful cooking videos. I really appreciate the time you both put into each and every show. I like to watch every evening while I am cleaning up the kitchen after our supper and doing the dishes. I recently watched the video that you made skillet lasagna, and shortly after, one of my local grocery stores had a big pasta sale, and when I saw these, I thought of you. I hope you enjoyed them. I also hope they hold up all right in the mail, and they did. It says, I also really enjoy when you both share the different things you do with your church family. I also attend my very small country church. We are looking for ways and reasons to get together more often in fellowship, even though we are an older congregation and for different missions to get involved in they aren't too physical. Please keep doing what you're doing. Susan Hillman. Well, Miss Susan Hillman, your pasta held up beautifully. Look at that. And now that's not, what is it? It's not egg yolk pasta. It's spiral looking. Because when Mama first seen it, she said, is that egg, like egg noodles? And I said, no, they're kind of, I don't know. Maybe they're not twisted, Mama. I think they are just sort of like the egg noodles. Anyhow, there they are. You can see them in there. And they're called M-A-F-A-L-A-D, Muffalata, number 73. Someone's going to correct me on that because it's wrong. But look at that. And she sent 2 of them. Thank you so much, Miss Susan. We will make these 2 nights, probably. Well, no, Mama will be 4 nights because she uses about a half a box. And we can get a lot of meals out of 2 boxes of pasta. Thank you for thinking of us. Mama, anything you want to add tonight?
No, I just love everything people send me.
Isn't it wonderful? People are so sweet. I don't care what people say. Sometimes people say, this world's in bad shape. And I said, no.
We got a lot of good people.
We've got a lot of good people in this world. And y'all prove it every day. And y'all are so sweet and wonderful. And we think the world of y'all. And we appreciate you. We really do. We're going to clean up these dishes. I'm going to clean up these dishes. And Mikey's going to get a little egg and maybe some gravy. Just a little. It ain't going to hurt her. And we're going to call it an evening. Because it's dark here.
Yeah.
It's time. When it gets dark, I feel like it's time to retire to the bedroom. And sometimes I get on the phone and talk to you all on the messages. Sometimes I might just scroll through and see what my other friends are up to on here. Sometimes I watch a little Netflix or something, but hardly ever. Hardly ever. And sometimes I read my Bible or study my lesson for Sunday, and I think it's dark, but it's just 8 o'clock, and I've got another hour to enjoy. Now in the summertime, it seems like I'm going and going and going right up until 9 o'clock, and then I'm like, well, I'm ready to go to bed because I'm gonna be up at 4:30 or 5. So I like the winter when it gets dark early because I feel like dark. I feel like I can go get in the bed and relax.
Be justified in going to bed.
But if it's daylight outside, I'm like, I feel a little guilty. I gotta wait till dark. So that's the reason I like when it gets dark at 5:30. Somebody y'all do some research for me. I've been trying to find out. I really ain't got a clear answer. Do we change time one more time, or was that just we can be? Do we got one more time in November, or do we got some more times?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's passed or not. Folks, that's all we got tonight. Say good night, Mama.
Good night, Mom, and God bless you all. Have a wonderful night and day tomorrow.
Y'all have a blessed day.
Yeah.
And Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow night.
It's cool.
Are you with us tomorrow night, or are you out?
Oh, we canceled tomorrow night, so I'll be here tomorrow.
Mama's going to be here tomorrow night. We may get some of these noodles out. Boil them. I've got a plan.
You got a plan.
Mm-hmm, Mama. If not that, we'll do it another night. But I'd like to have some hamburger and cheese and those noodles. Or beef tips and noodles. Would that not be good?
Oh.
Either one. Hamburger would be good with noodles. Y'all have a blessed night. We'll see you tomorrow, Lord willing. And since Mama's going to be here, we probably will cook.
Mama.
I cook without her, but I cook hotter stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all have a blessed night. Bye-bye.
Bye.